So I just shot an episode, and shortly into the episode, probably about 15 minutes or so, I realized that I can't really do this. Like I have to figure out another method um, to get to tier 3. This is tier 2. It just looks like this because I use chisel blocks, but you can use any two to pillar up with, and then this has to be glowstone. So this is just what I came up with to try to make it look a little cooler. I don't really know what else to do with it. But the glowstone has to be one above the altar. So right now this is a tier 3 altar. Yeah, it's tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Now in order for me to get a tier 3 blood orb, I need to be able to have 25,000 in here, but it only holds 10,000. So I gotta figure out a way to funnel it in as it's being pulled out, or find a way to get enough augmented capacity runes, which I can't do without the tier 3 blood orb. So, in turn, I'm at a little bit of a standstill. Now, I had a couple ideas on how to fix this. I was thinking I would make a bunch of sacrifice and self-sacrifice runes. I'd go grab a couple stacks of chicken eggs, and I would throw my orb in there when this is completely full, start spawning, kill off all my health down to 1 heart, and then spawn a crap ton of chickens and slaughter them with a sacrifice dagger over top of it while my hearts regenerate, and then switch back and switch back and switch back and switch back until I manage to pull off the tier 3 blood orb, which I kind of think that's probably my only real option. But to make tier 3 blood orb, or to make all the runes I need a bunch of tier 2 slates, and right now I have 1, and I have 5 of these ones, and I have 2 tier 3 imbued slates that I made kind of by accident. I just left a slate in there with tons of mana, or tons of life points, and eventually it became these, and yeah, so to actually do this, I'm going to have, let's just say blood magic's going to be something that's going to be very difficult to do in real time on camera, because everything's grindy and tiers, and it's just going to be a big, huge ordeal to get anywhere in this. But I did think of a couple of ways to make it a little easier. Now, in Botania, they have these incense, so I can get regeneration 2 for 25 minutes if I make an incense stick. And to make an incense stick, it's relatively easy. I mean, I don't have gas tiers coming out the wazoo, but I mean, I got plenty of blaze powder, and living wood isn't crazy hard to get. So I can make a couple, and I need a botanical brewery to get to the incense part, I think. So I'm gonna see if I get back into Botania for a little bit. I know, once again, I'm skipping all around, Thaumcraft, Botania, Chocolate Quest, back to Thaumcraft, Blood Magic, now back to Botania. And I realize that could be a little confusing to anybody trying to follow along, but like I said, this is mostly for entertainment value. I want people to enjoy this, and I want people to be able to use what I do to further themselves and further their knowledge, but this ain't supposed to be a reference guide, trust me. There's by no means that I should be a reference guide to anything for anybody, believe me. But anyways, I want to talk a little bit about the episode I just shot. So I just shot an episode, and after I figured out that I couldn't do what I wanted to do, I decided that I'm just going to go on a complete rant about my life in general, my past, probably a little too much personal information for an internet video, and I might not post it. And there's a ton of swearing and stuff, so I don't know if I'm gonna post it or not, but I think I might put it in its own little folder on my YouTube channel and make sure it's stated that it's rated, super R, so a bunch of kids don't watch it like, hey, look what this guy said, and you know, it's a little bit of my personal background. No real names. I think I accidentally said my brother's name in there somewhere, but yeah, I don't have enough viewers for people to figure it out who I am, so it's fine. So anyway, we're doing incense in this video. Brews can provide a great variety of effects when in liquid form. They, however, don't last long. They take up inventory space. Utilizing incense sticks instead of flasks mitigates that problem. These can be infused with brew effects, just like a normal flask would, but take around 10 times as much mana to do so. Oh, that part's kind of confusing. Infused with brew effects, just like a normal flask would, but takes around 10 times as much mana. Okay, well, let's find out how to make it. An incense stick can be placed on an incense plate by right-clicking on it. A simple click with a flint and steel will light it up, and once lit, the stick cannot be retrieved. A single stick of incense will burn for 60 times as long as a liquid counterpart before needing to be replaced. Incense plates that are burning incense sticks will provide the effect of the brew infused in the stick to any player on a 30-block radius of the plate. Not all brews can be infused in incense sticks. For example, instant health or absorption cannot, nor can any with more than one effect. Stupid chicken. For the incense lovers who are also automation junkies, the incense plate can receive items through hoppers or other input. It'll output a comparator signal of 1 when it has a stick and 2 when it is burning. Lastly, the mana burst with a Kindle lens hits the plate while there's a stick on it will start it burning. Okay, I don't care about any of that. Okay, so incense is wincense. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. It sounds like it's supposed to be clever. It doesn't sound very clever. But alright, this is fairly simple. This is also fairly simple. But why doesn't it tell me how to infuse it? Do I just combine them? You know what? Let's just find out. Okay, so I need living wood, blaze powder, gas tears, mana steel, and living rock. So let's see how much. I can grab a stack of blaze powder and grab all my gas tiers, which, like I said, I'd be lucky to have 5 gas tiers. But if this works, I'll have regeneration 2 the whole time I'm working on, stabbing myself and killing things, so it'll make things go a little bit smoother. Okay, so I got the blaze powder. Let's see what gas tiers we have. Let's take a poll. I'm gonna say 5. 8. No, that's more than I thought. Alright, we'll just grab them all. I don't care. You know what? We might need nether warts too eventually. Let's see. Blaze powder, gas tiers, living wood stick, more gas tiers, so I can probably make 4. That's 100 minutes, which is an hour and 40 minutes. That'll be alright. And I need glowstone, which I think I might have, maybe? I'm gonna take some anyway, just to be safe. I'm gonna be pretty sure I have glowstone down there, but we're gonna... No point in making a mistake like that. Let's see. Was there anything else? The flasks were something. Gotta make the brewery, which is I hope I have one of these. We'll see. And I have everything else. I need another brewing stand. I'm going to try to get everything as quick as possible here. Brewing stand. I have one left. Cool. These are all different things I harvested from ripping apart some dungeons. Alright, I gotta check the flask. I'm gonna need glass. Mana glass to make flasks. So I gotta get normal glass, which I might have down here, but I don't remember. I might put it back. So better be safe than sorry. To make mana glass, you take normal glass and you throw it into the mana plate thing. Okay, there's 3. I'm gonna assume I have more glass. See, I kind of thought I could just throw a bottle in the mana thing, the mana tray, and it would turn into a mana flask, but I have been wrong before. I thought there was glass in here. Haha, I do have glass. Alright. So I'm thinking we need a total of 4, so I'll have to do 6 pieces of glass to make 6 bottles, to make 4 regeneration potions. Before we get into that, let's see if we have the mana rune, which we don't. Let's go Botania. And let's see here. 1 mana rune. Shouldn't be too difficult. I'll have to break up the chicken ritual, but it'll be worth it in the long run. We can summon Super Chicken later. Okay, so to make a rune of mana, we very simply just need a mana pearl and 5 mana steel ingots, which I already have. We need this, and we'll need this, and I'll probably need my wand. So let's take this, and let's I don't have wood in there right now, so that's relatively pointless, but you know what, considering what I'm doing, I might as well throw a stack of wood in there as well. You know, use up a little bit of my backstock. And it'll keep my mana flow. So, alright. Yeah, are you guarding your ritual, you freak? Let's, slaughtered. Now I added a feather to the mix. And a sword. Oh man, now it's gonna be an armed chicken. Now I got to make that, and go like that, and go... Oh, that's a bunch of crap. It's all your fault. I'm actually going to get rid of those chickens, too, before we get too into this. As much as I love random rituals and altars and eggs everywhere, we're just gonna... It's going to expunge them. Alright. So now I need to take this mana spreader. And let's put it on the full one. And then we can link this to this. Is it working? Okay, well, it might not start working until I put stuff on there. So let's get rid of this egg. And let's take this and this. And now, if I'm correct, it was one of these and then 5 of these. And I was correct. And it's working. Sweet! Alright, now let's take, uh-oh, I broke the game. It's over. Come on, don't do this now. Yeah, I guess I need a drink anyway. Come on. I think I broke the game. There we go. We're back. We are back. Now let's move those feathers and should be good to go. Alright. So now we have our mana rune. Let's go and make our botanical brewery. First things first, we need a block of mana steel, which I think is a little bit on the expensive side, but yeah, it's whatever. What else am I going to use it for besides, remaking the armor I lose whenever I die? Which hopefully doesn't happen again. I think I'm going to have to go and make a bunch more of these rocks sooner or later, too. Kind of burning through all my backstock. All my grind work. Alright, so now we have this, and we're going to put it... Crap, I actually don't really know where I want to stick this one. This is getting a little congested. I guess we can throw it right there, I guess. Okay, so now we have the botanical brewery. And now we'll move this guy over here. And we'll go bam, and bam. So now hopefully it's going to draw from this one and not the back one. But if that so happens, I can switch them. It's alright. So now I need to make 6 of these pieces of glass. So... Alright. Now we turn them into mana flasks. Okay, good enough. Now, to make our first potion here, I need the Regeneration 2 vial, I would assume. So I need another quart, gas tier, and glowstone. So let's see. Gas tier, quart, and glowstone. Alright. You know what, I wonder if it has to be filled with water. Nope, that looks like it's working. This kind of raises a question. Do I put the same ingredients on there with the incense stick, or do I have to... Or do I apply this to the incense stick? That is an interesting question. So let's see. Let's make an incense stick real quick. So I need 1 twig, 1 blaze powder, and the last thing was a glowstone? I honestly don't... a gas tier, because I don't have a lot of those. So I got an incense stick, and let's throw this down, put our sandwich away. Now, I guess, maybe... Do I... And view it like this, maybe. No. Do I... Okay, that's not it. Now it says this takes 10 times as much mana, so I'm thinking, yeah, that's right. Okay, I'm right. Please be taken from the big pole. Okay, so that might take a little while. But we have a botanical brewery now, and we furthered our Botania knowledge. So I'm thinking all in all, we didn't do too bad here. Let me put some of this junk away, and we'll see about sacrificing more blood at the blood altar. What are these? Where did those come from? Oh, I've been picking them up off the ground, I guess. Anything else that goes back in there? I don't think so. Takes 10 times as much mana and 10 times as much time. I'm assuming this is right, because I wouldn't be doing all this particle-y stuff if it wasn't. Oh wait, we still need some more stuff. I need some living wood to make that thing. And the incense burn plate thing. Now, I myself am actually a pretty big fan of incense. When I had my own house, I burn a lot of incense, but I don't do it as much anymore. And of course, you know, like everything else, there was some of it I liked and some I didn't like, you know, but I think one of them I didn't like was Dragon's Blood. It had such a pungent odor. It kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but it kind of just filled the whole house and it stayed there. I wasn't a huge fan. It'll eat that whole stack. Told you. I think chamomile is one of my favorites. I always have trouble sleeping. I think marijuana is legal in my state. I was thinking about seeing if I could get a medical card for insomnia, but I don't. I highly doubt it. They'll probably think I'm just some stoner trying to get, you know, free pot. Which, I mean, partially is true, but it really did used to help me sleep when I smoked. But, I'd say it's probably healthier than, you know, cramming down sleeping pills. Okay, this should not be taking this long. Like, did I do something wrong here? How do I... We'll give it a couple more seconds. I'm gonna go grab the book and the wand. And see if I can see anything that can help explain if this is working or not. Oh no, there it is. Okay. Wow, that just really takes a really long time. Alright, so until that works, what we gotta do is I gotta make a bunch of slabs. Pretty much this whole stack of stone. And that's one of the things I don't want to do on camera because, well, it's literally gonna take forever. But I want to save these here regeneration potions and stuff because if I throw the regeneration incense down, and I throw the potion down, and I use the potion at the same time, I'm thinking, I don't know if it'll work that way. Maybe I shouldn't waste them like that. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work that way. Never mind. because I only get regeneration 2 for X amount of time. It won't matter if I have 2 or 3 sources of regeneration 2. I'll still only be getting regeneration 2. So there's no point using more than 1 at a time. Now I gotta figure out, it says it goes 30 blocks away. So I gotta figure out which, where I can stick it, and does it require mana while it's burning? I don't think it does. Like, I think I can pretty much place it, like, right here, and it'll be okay. Which is kind of like what I'm thinking about doing. If it works, great. If it doesn't work, you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'll try again next time. But see, this is the exact reason right here why I do not want to do this on camera. Come on. Okay, well, I'm just losing progress as fast as I'm doing it, so there's no point in doing that. But I don't want to do this on camera because, you see, it takes so long to do anything. So let's go back to Blood Magic, which I was looking up some old spotlights on it. They used to have things like altars and stuff, or tranquil gardens that enhance the amount of stuff you get. But apparently they don't have that anymore. They took it out. So I'm thinking the one thing I did not want to use was Runes of Sacrifice and Runes of Self-Sacrifice, because it's only a 10% increase. But it looks like that's probably my only real option. So, Self-Sacrifice takes Glowstone, but they all take Reinforced Slabs, just tier 2. So I need to have a bunch more mana in there. And then the Rune of Sacrifice itself takes gold bars, which I'm not hurting for gold too bad. I mean, it's one thing I could always use more of, because I mean, if it took iron, I'd make 100 of them. But gold, I don't have an endless supply, and nor do I have an endless supply of glowstone. So I want to make probably at least, say, 5 of each. I'll replace these 5, and I'll replace these 5, and that'll give an additional 100%. So every time I kill a mob, if I kill a hostile mob, it'll give me 1,000. This is a 20% increase per stone. Or did I say a 10%? Maybe it's 10%. So if I kill a hostile mob, it'll give me 750. If I prick my finger, it'll give me 300. And if I kill a non-hostile mob, it'll give me 375. If my math's correct. If I do 5 of each stone. And I would love to do more than 5 of each stone, but economically speaking, and the amount of time I have that I want to spend on blood magic, not that I don't want to, you know, fully explore this mod pack, because I do think it has some redeeming qualities. It's just the idea of I'm not a big fan of tiered progression. So I'm not it doesn't bother me too much to just do what I want to do, show it off a little bit, and quit. Because, well, that's just how I feel about it. Now, incense should be done by now, I would assume. There it is, yay! Alright, so, if I don't want to fill up the blood orb yet, but I do want to place it. I don't want it to sit like that. That looks stupid. I don't know, because the incense is going to be shooting off that way. I guess it would look better if I had it the other way. I'm assuming wherever I burn it, that's how it's going to go. So, now I put this in there. And then all I gotta do is light up the flint and steel, and we will have regeneration 2 for 25 minutes. Now, I'd love to show you guys how this works, but whenever I have this activated, I'll be off camera, you know, working on this nonstop, because There's no real point in you guys sitting watching me make slates over and over and over and over and over. So that'll be something I'll do off camera. I was looking around, and as far as regeneration goes, it's pretty much all I seen straight up as like, I just typed in the word regen, and this is what I got. And I was like, well, you know what? Potions are all fine and dandy, but I'm working towards making a potion stand, so why not just not do that? And I'll go for incense. It'll be something new and different, and that's what I did. So, as far as regen goes, that's all I seen for that. I didn't type in the word health. Here's a healing staff for Chocolate Quest. Really cool. I've seen it being used by the enemy, but none of them dropped any. So, well, that doesn't really help me any. And you can't craft anything from Chocolate Quest. Which, you know, kind of sucks, but whatever. Now, here's something that'd be good, but I can't craft any of this. It's artifacts. You have to find them. It gives you a 2.5 heart boost. It's like the ring I got. So if I had full armor like that, I'd have, you know, a ridiculous amount of health. Well, give me 2.5 per piece. That's 10 plus the ring, and I could have a total of 2 rings. So that'd be 15 extra hearts. So that's like 2.5 health, 150 extra percent. So what else? Health, regen. I don't know. That's all I got. So in all the mod packs here, I don't see anything that can regen me fast enough to do this. I'm hoping the incense with regeneration too, plus switching between mobs and whatchamacallit, mobs and myself with those extra runes will be enough to be able to do the tier 3 blood orb, hopefully. And then we can figure better things out once I get to the tier 3 blood orb, because once I get to the tier 3 blood orb, I'll be able to make some banging potions. Alright, let's get back into blood magic. We'll do this as a little finale. And let's find the sacrificial dagger, the dagger of sacrifice. So I got the sacrificial knife, which is for me to, you know, draw my own blood. And I have the dagger of sacrifice, which is used to, you know, kill mobs. So in order to make that, I gotta throw an iron sword into the thing. So let's do that as a finale thing. So this isn't a complete. Well, I guess we did progress pretty far in this episode, regardless of how you look at it, because we did we made that Britannia thing, and that's pretty cool. So, you know, I'm not too upset about it. Now, I did just throw my blaze powder back in there, but I think 25 minutes of doing that should be enough to get what I need crunch time wise. So, I mean, if I can't get the magician's blood orb with this method, then it won't matter if it's 25 minutes or 3 hours. Or if I have 1 or if I have 20 of them, it won't matter. Dun 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 dun. Nope. And I thought it would. How much does it take? 3,000. That should be done. There it is. All right. So now, Let me run over and throw the Botania stuff away that I forgot to put away. And don't mind my Thaumcraft armor over here. I don't know why I put it there, but I did, and it's too late. It's there to stay. So, and we got this Botania stuff put away. Now, this place is starting to look a little crowded. What am I going to do about that? Oh, so I broke one of the mana plates I had over there. The mana dishes, mana things. And I moved it over here. When you break it, it changes back to its original color. Like, how stupid is that? That upsets me. It really does. So I'm thinking I'm going to rearrange this place a little bit. I think I'm going to get rid of the hydrangea area, because I don't think I'm going to need that anymore. I think keeping this simplicity and just keeping everything stocked up when it comes time to actually make something, I'll have, 4 mana dishes, plus I have 3 tablets that are basically full. I mean, I should be able to produce enough mana. I mean, there are some other flowers I want to make eventually, but I'm not. It's mostly just for fun at this point. Okay, so we got some time left. Let me test a quick theory here. I want to put this down here. These can go in here. We can do that. Throw this back in the corner. There it is. Oh, my Sigil of Divination. I want to see how much we have in here. So current essence is 2,800. Alright. So I want to see if my method's going to work. I'm just going to go over here. 56 stacks of eggs, man. We're just gonna break that. Alright, so let's come on. I realize there was 56 stacks, but come on, seriously. There it is. Alright. And we'll just let those disappear because, well, it won't take long for those chickens to reproduce. Trust me. Alright. So now, my idea is, I'm gonna... Oh, no. Well, that isn't what I wanted to happen. Whatever. So, I don't know if this will work. Now, I guess it has to be... I don't know if the baby chickens will work at all. But that's what I wanted to check. 2,800 life points. Let's try again. Oh, sorry, buddy. Come back up on the platform. I gotta kill you for science. Okay. Should have been close enough. Still only 2,800. They said it's a possibility that they might have to be standing right on top, but I don't see where that would be a big deal. And just spawning a ton of chickens. Yeah, I don't think this is working. That's unfortunate. It might not work with baby chickens. I didn't know if it'd have to be an adult chicken or not. Yeah, come on up here. See, it should be close enough. It shouldn't have to be literally on top. Yeah, I can't really get much closer than that. Yeah, there's a on the one side I wasn't ready to do it on, but that's why this is called an experiment, I suppose. Didn't really didn't think it would work perfectly. We are gonna try one more little idea before I end the episode. Alright. Nope. Alright, we got us a chicken. Alright, perfect. Now we have 2,800 life points, and it is directly on top of the altar. You cannot get any closer than that. Okay, get in there. And it still ain't working. So, it's supposed to kill it one shot. So, baby chickens don't work. That is a big... That's really kind of sad. That's a big drawback. Now, I do have another idea with the several different dungeons I took on. I got various spawn eggs, so I could use those, but I was saving them for something. I don't know what I was saving them for, to be honest, but I'm saving them for something. I could rebuild this apparatus and drop zombie spawn eggs in there until I ran out, but I honestly don't know if I want to take that route, because how often am I going to get spawn eggs? Now, I know they're available in the world, but I don't know if they're how available they are. I don't even think I have a whole stack, so, of one particular spawn egg. But I guess we're going to end the episode here. If I accidentally throw my rant episode in this mix, it's because I haven't done... I upload like 5 videos at a time, so I do apologize if that ends up happening. If not, look forward to that one, because if you guys are more of the adult population, you might like that one. So, I was in a mood. But alright. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you next time.